Sea turtles are known for their companionship, but are they really qualified to take care of the elderly? You won't believe what we discovered in part 2 of our ongoing investigation, right now on Just Saiyan.
Let's check out the
verses?
Yeah, let's beat each other up.
Okay.
Let's beat each other senseless.
Let's see what characters come pre-unlocked.
Yeah. Single battle. You're kind of undergoing a single battle in your life right now, Bill, huh?
I am. I'm undergoing a singles battle.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think... Oh, there it is.
There
okay.
we go. Okay.
Also, doing a show about Dragon Ball Z isn't really helping with that singles battle.
No, there's gonna be tons of girls out there who are stoked that you know everything about Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z.
totally. And they're gonna be like super cool too.
How do I choose my guy? Oh, first I start. I'm retarded. I've played video games before. I've done this. I swear.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Tien.
Oh god.
Since we don't really have anyone unlocked
They
yet.
have Android 6. Ooh, they got some of the androids. They got 19.
Android 19 is... I hate Android 19. There are certain versions of Dragon Ball Z where like you can't even hear what he's saying.
What the hell? Oh, cool. It's like the manga version, I guess. Oh, they give him the fun hat. Oh, they just made him take his shirt off? That's stupid. They should have given him a cool ass hat.
There's more costumes.
No, they're not. You have to unlock them probably.
Oh, wait. Why does...
Just push
Oh,
a
there's
button.
custom Okay.
Yeah, custom loadouts.
Okay. I want to be shirtless because he's got sweet pecs.
Yeah. How did he get that scar, Bill?
I don't know.
Piccolo, dumbass.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, it's been a while since I watched Dragon Ball. That's why I'm
Raging
rewatching
Blast.
it.
Raging Blast. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's do in the city. This is almost a fight that actually happened in the series.
Yeah.
It's almost canon.
Except Tien saw
It's almost
Yamcha
special beam canon.
Special
Ooh,
lead cannon.
2-player capsule collector.
Okay, so in another game that we're going to eventually play on the show, the one that got stolen.
Yep.
You can play it through the second time as Krillin, and there are sequences where you're on the Nimbus Cloud, and so for Krillin, instead of giving him the spinning the spinning Gamera thing, they just give him a black Nimbus Cloud.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But that they even thought to do that was kind of a nice touch.
How do you block?
I don't know.
How do you do a game?
Come here, I want your powers. I want to take your energy. I'm a French clown, but I'm very evil.
I love just Toriyama's use of kind of creepy French clowns. Like Chaozu when he first shows up.
Chaozu's actually a Chinese vampire.
Is that? Oh, that's right. He's a Yao Guai or whatever.
A Yao Guai is a bear from Fallout.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking a Yao Guai is a kind of demon actually. I'm thinking of what are they called? I know this.
I just did a cool
They have a
cartwheel.
name. Yeah, special beam French clown dance cannon.
Special beam friendship. I
Damn
just
it.
kick your ass in the face.
Kick you. I'm a big fat man in French pants.
I'm trying to figure out how to play this game, but I don't want you to punch me while I'm
No
doing
one
it.
knows how to play a game. Hold on, let's check out our special move list. Skill list.
So it's on the right stick, but I'm trying to figure out how to charge up.
Drain life. Oh, sweet, I can drain life.
Well, you're a goddamn android. What do you think?
Right stick. Oh, okay. So it's just.
Okay, right bumper is block. I'm flexing on you.
Your power level is mine.
Yeah, I distinctly remember at summer camp in 2001, playing in the pool, getting on each other's backs and pretending we were androids sucking power out of each other's necks.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and then we have to splash water each other using our ki blasts.
So you're just necking with other boys in the pool?
It was a very experimental. To be fair, that was the first summer I made out with a girl also. I was bad at it. I don't know what I was doing.
I'm trying... What the hell? How do I charge up? Ha!
Oh, you knocked my hat off. You're dead now. That was a $500 hat, asshole. Pew 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 pew. Game is stupid.
So, my experience with the Tenkaichi games is, At first, the controls seemed really, really dumb and bad, but if you like learn how to play the game, it's actually pretty involved and fun. Suck it!
I won again.
We didn't win.
I won again.
Shut up.
You don't beat number 19 until you explode his entire body and stomp on his head.
Well,
Haven't you seen the anime? I'm just gonna run out in the mountains and recharge my energy by killing milkmen. That's how it goes. All right, let's select characters. Yeah, so we learned a lot about Dragon Ball playing that match.
it was so much. There's cities in it, and people get hurt.
So something that always strikes me as odd is when you see... Actually, I haven't gone back to check and see if this is a thing. Are there parked cars in the Dragon Ball world? I think there are, which is really dumb because they have capsules.
I don't know that... There might be, I'm not sure. But then again, maybe not everyone can afford a capsule car.
Wait a minute, do they not have... I guess I can... Oh, wow.
Oh, they don't have his old costume. Maybe you unlock costumes.
That's sad. Maybe... No?
What are you looking for?
Well, you're selecting form. It must be different from the costume.
Yeah. So I think you select your form first.
No! I want to be Future Trunks with the cool jacket and the sword, not this stupid unitard.
I think that might be a different form? I don't know.
Unlock everything? We have to play through the game?
Yeah, right? You gotta like play this game to do stuff.
Stupid games.
Games are made wrong.
They should make better ones. Oh, go back. That was the Tenkaichi. Yeah, let's do that. I like the announcer a lot. I think he's a really sweet character.
So in some of the games, when you play on a tournament level, there are ring outs.
Really?
I don't know if it's like that in this game.
Let's beat each other up.
Let's do it. Beat each other off.
What's your stance on Yamcha?
Yamcha is really cool.
Yamcha's a great character.
He's got a wolf fang fist.
Yeah. Yamcha's character progression is kind of amazing because it's like he's on a totally separate... Like, doing a solo story about Yamcha would be great. He starts out as a desert bandit, robbing and murdering people in the desert
and
with
being terrified of women.
Shape-shifting cat and a bunch of like bazookas and AK-47s and shit. But yeah, he can't talk to girls. And so he wants to collect Dragon Balls so he can get over his fear of girls. Like, he wants to be a pickup artist. Not even that, he just wants to have confidence. He wants to learn how to talk to women. And so he teams up with a bunch of crazy martial artists. He trains to be a martial artist and then winds up dying a bunch.
And gets dumped.
He has an on and off long-term relationship with an extremely attractive heiress to a massive technology corporation, but ends up screwing it up because he's always screwing around, and she winds up getting knocked up by a fucking emperor from another planet.
And then he becomes a baseball player.
Yeah, he becomes a baseball player.
Which is my favorite part of his story.
I always forget about that. That's he's actually pretty smart, you know. Yeah, Yamcha. And then I love by the Buu Saga, he's just kind of like an asshole. Like he basically is like a retired baseball player. He's a Jose Canseco pretty much, and he just wears like a nice blazer and hangs out with people a lot.
So from what I can tell playing this game so far, it's not as good as Tenkaichi.
How do I...
And that I can't even figure out how to do anything.
How do I do anything cool? Go at Trunks. Pew, 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 pew. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. What? Oh.
How do I charge? I just want to shoot lasers at you. Kick you in the face. I want to do my Wolfang fist. I don't even know what my power bar is.
I don't like playing fighting games with a 360 controller. It's dumb.
Thanks, Internet. Thanks for that contribution.
Fighting games are all really good. You just have to learn how to play them.
Fighting games are bad to play on whatever controller I have to use, and that's why I'm losing.
One of the most point-missing comments I ever got on a video was on my review of Wonderful 101, which, spoiler alert, I didn't think was that wonderful.
Ha!
Yeah, in your face, idiot.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally you win a match. Good for you.
I'm a time-traveling, half-alien warrior from a wrecked future, and I beat the shit out of you, you layabout.
Well, to be fair, I was playing as Yamcha.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody was like, I don't think you fully grasped the mechanics of Wonderful 101. It's a very technical game. I'm going to master it, and then I'm going to review it. And I'm like, I don't... You know, you can do that. You get back to me in a year and a half and let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's an interesting piece of trivia about Dragon Ball. It was actually sort of a spin-off of a one-shot manga that Toriyama did called The Adventures of Tong Po, which involved Goku as a cyborg, I think, or an android, a little robot boy. Let's actually just do story mode.
Okay.
And Bulma was there. I think she was just called Panties. I think her character was just called Panties, and there was an alien, like a xenomorph.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So I really need to check that out. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the dojo real quick and try to learn how to play this game.
Blojo Dojo. Blojo Dojo is an idea for a porn series I have where
Blojo.
where it's like everyone's trying to learn martial arts, you know, and it's always like, oh, you want to challenge me. So it's basically like the fight scene from The Matrix, but they wind up fucking. Blojo Dojo. So it'd be like shot like a reality porn thing where the girl shows up. So like Casting Couch, but with more karate. Casting Couch, but somebody throws the couch at somebody else, and they've got like claw, like that fight scene in Street Fighter, the movie, the animated movie.
You know how?
Have you seen that?
I haven't actually.
You haven't? Oh man, it's so good and bad.
So you know how there are like classes women can take on giving blowjobs?
No.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Really? Are you sure it's not just a trick? It sounds like a sting
No,
operation,
it's like
man.
some middle-aged woman with a cucumber shows up to a group of
All right,
with a group of
everyone,
chicks.
I'm gonna
and,
teach you how
This
to...
is how you put a dick in your mouth. But what if you just called, like you had one of those, you just called it the Blojo Dojo.
Well, I wouldn't be teaching. I don't know anything
Blojo
about that.
Dojo.
Blojo Dojo.
That's just fun to say.
So you're gonna learn how to beat up a Super
Yeah,
Saiyan.
I need to figure out how to like charge my key and shit like that real quick.
Your stance on Dragon Ball GT.
It's fun, but even worse paced and more boring than Z.
Huh.
Like,
I've never heard it explained like that. I've never watched GT. I
really
get
like-
angry at it.
I really like the things that I know happen in it, but I haven't been able to watch through enough of it to get to those things because it's really boring a lot of the time.
So I wish that Dragon Ball Z. I wish the GT had made it just turn back into a comedy.
And they kind of do that. Like there are things about it that bring it back to how Dragon Ball was.
Yeah.
Like they're on a quest, and they encounter weird species and weird situations.
Right, but
and
then
it's not always just
space,
a superpower battle.
I mean, that's good, you know? I mean, that's the thing I don't like about Z is that it just becomes like... I've noticed this, and I think this is a really interesting comparison between Z and Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball, they meet, like, new characters. Like, Toriyama was just pulling out random characters left and right. In Z, it's all about transformations.
Okay, so hold on, real quick. To charge your key, you hold down on the D-pad.
I'm not sure who's worse at this game, us or the people who made it.
Yeah, really. Let's see.
Beat up Vegeta.
Okay.
Vegeta sucks. But yeah, I was saying like, yeah, it's all escalation in Z, but it's not like really creative escalation. Like Frieza has 4 forms, Cell has 3 forms, Buu has like 6 forms, and even the Saiyans start having forms. It's not even like, oh, here's a new character or like some interesting development. It's like, we're gonna dance and then become one character. We're gonna fuse together.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
I mean, it's interesting, but it's sort of like, you do the fusion dance, then there's the Potara earrings thing, and then it just opens up the door for so much fan fiction where they're like, once you fuse together as Vegito, you'll never unfuse. And Bulma and Chi-Chi are like, oh no, it's like college all over again.
Do you ever think about how Kibito and Supreme Kai fuse together, and then it's like, did Kibito more or less just like lose his life? Like somebody lost a life there. Like somebody doesn't get to be themselves anymore.
It's what is it? The dominant personality gets to maintain
I mean, I think it's
control or
supposed to be like a perfect combination, but it's like those were 2 people that are now only 1 person. That's kind of messed
Kibito
up.
was like kind of a manservant anyway. Like he was
Yeah,
sort of, I mean,
but he was smarter than Supreme Kai in a lot of ways. Like he always like kept the reins on him. Like, he was a good guy. I felt bad for him.
I hated those characters. There's not a lot of characters I hate.
thought it was really cool at first when they show up at the tournament and Piccolo's like, "Oh my God, that's Supreme Kai," and then they're totally useless immediately.
Yeah.
They're trying to go after. Although it was kind of a cool moment when they're like, Supreme Kai's like, Buu is the strongest creature who ever lived in the universe. And then Goku's like, let's go find him. And then he's like, what are you guys doing? And then they start kicking a bunch of ass. And he's like, apparently I suck, and he did.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the upper management guy who's like, I'm here to sort things out, and it's like we had when I worked at Tower Records, we had a new manager who came from like the HR at like the corporate division, and she like came in and she's like, oh, here's all the things you guys are doing wrong, and then like Black Friday happened and she was like, and we're like, we're selling records, just shut up, you know, your paperwork is no good here.
Well, I mean,
That was a weird comparison to make.
Supreme Kai, it's like, he's an old god of the universe, and then it's just like immediately he realizes that when they weren't paying attention, everyone on Earth got stronger than everyone else in the universe.
Yeah. I love that Goku just kills like an upper god.
Yeah.
He's like, oh hey, I'm just gonna teleport Cell exploding to your shitty little planet. So, underrated character.